Hi everyone, Sandra Duran Wilson here, and welcome to this week's Mixed Media Soul Sparks. Every week I bring you some new ideas, weird tricks and tips, and this week is a really strange one. So join me in discovering new uses for Mylar. Now, there's a little backstory behind this. I needed some table covers in my studio, and I sent my husband to the store to get some white table covers, and they didn't have white, they didn't have black. So he said, well, they have gold, and they have these silver ones. I said, okay, we'll just get that. And I got them back here. I said, well, that's not going to work. So I had these things laying around. It's like, what can I do with these? Now, I've done another video on heating chip bags like Tyvek. So I thought, hey, maybe this will work. So I tried it and I got some really fun results that I want to show you how easy it is. And it's like even some of these openings. So this is what it is. This is like the Mylar table covers from the party store. And the other thing you're going to need is an iron with no water. The heat's set at about mid-range, below cotton. You're going to need cooking parchment paper and a surface that you can iron on. So I've got a towel and a board here on top of my table. Now it's important to know that the bubbles or the things are going to move away from the heat. So if I want the bubbles on the gold side, I'm going to put the gold facing away from the iron that I'm going to use. Now, it's going to be a little tricky to see this white on white, but let's just take a look here. And it's going to shrink up pretty fast, and I can see it start to shrink. Now, I don't want to be pressing down on this. I'm kind of like floating the iron over this, so it has a chance to move. So you can see how it's starting to get these like bubbles. And you may want to do this outside if you don't have good ventilation. I have a ventilation system, so we're just being real quick about this. But if you get really into this and you like what it's doing, you know, just go outside and do it or open a window. It's the only place I use my iron is in the studio. So the longer I heat it, and if I hold this up, then it's going to start to really shrink more, and I'll even get some openings. So it's basically, it's melting the plastic. So that's why I say do it outside. I'm going to turn up the heat a bit, so it'll go a little faster. Just pull it down here. There we go. See how fast that went? I turned the heat up. It makes a big difference, doesn't it? Boom, and there it goes. Shrinks right up. I'm going to pull it back through so I can start to get some of those effects. Important to keep it between the pieces of parchment, otherwise it will melt to your iron, and you don't want that. Again, I'm going to turn it up a notch. And this is what I'm starting to get. Got a little burn there, but I start to get these openings. And you can get a variety of sizes depending on how much you heat it. So you can see how much it shrinks down. Let's go ahead and finish off this piece. And then I'll show you what it's like with the heat gun. pretty interesting texture. And I love this because then you can cut it up into different shapes. It's softer than Tyvek. It's much more pliable. I had this idea, you could actually stitch it onto leather and make like a cuff or add it to a leather bag or something. I'm sure jewelers will find some great ideas of how to use this. So if you do, post it on the Creative Workshop page on Facebook. Okay. So let me just show you what it's like if you use a heat gun. Or, here's the red piece. Let's just take a quick look and see what the red does. And I'm going to put it the other way, meaning the bubbles are going to go this way. I think my iron's a little too hot. It's heating it up. So you can go that way, or you can go this way. Fun stuff. Now, if you wanted to use a heat gun, you're going to have something to hold it. I'm just going to use these scissors. And you can control the size of the bubbles more. So if you wanted big bubbles, you could have something like that. So it's just another possibility. Here is one I was trying out with the heat gun earlier. Now it's not going to be as easy to adhere, but I could come back with the iron and press this down a little bit. I turned the iron off, so it's not going to be quite as hot, which is a good thing. I'll flip it this way. And here I'm going to actually press down. So I'm going to flatten it. So then you could have something that's going to be easier to adhere. So have some fun. If you have some Mylar, good excuse to go get a Mylar balloon or buy a Mylar table cover. They're a couple of dollars. And just use a soft gel medium or soft gel or a molding paste, something to adhere it down to your paintings. So thanks for joining me this week, and remember to sign up for the newsletter and see what's new in the world of mixed media. Thanks for joining me. Join the Creative Awakening Community on Facebook, where you'll be able to post your art, connect with other creatives around the world, and ask questions. Use the hashtag MixedMediaSoulSparks when posting your work on social media. Thanks for joining me.